It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tirico and Greg Olsen, it is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. To the outside, catch made by Brown.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll run with Wilson. Past midfield to the 45. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 32 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll swing this one out to Wilson. Down inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Steelers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Okay, break. Set, hut. Hut, hut.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Red, cycle, ready. Blue, 32, ready.
On 1st and 10, Rattler. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Yellow.
Tight end going in motion here.
Ready?
Here's Rattler now on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Black open. Needle blue. Grill green. Ready, ready.
On 3rd down, it's Rattler. This one batted in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers will take over here just past the 30.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back. He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Steeler first down.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Exiting the pocket right. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 37 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run. It's Wilson. And he's in. Touchdown Steelers. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. The extra point, up and good. And the Steelers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This returnable with Reed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go. This is green. Green back. Zone red.
Throwing on first down, it's Rattler. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Ready?
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of only a
10 seconds.
It's 4th down.
Cut.
Taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Black Ultra. Say.
On 1st and 10, it's Rattler. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 red.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Third down, they need 5.
Ready. Yellow, slide through. Red, cycle. Smash, red. Blaster, 6. Cut.
Rattler to throw it again. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball. And if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That is caught by Washington. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10.
On the run, it's Wilson. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. To throw. Metcalf is wide open. And he will score! D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now for the point after. Got it. And the Steelers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Ready, straight. Set, cut.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Quick throw, taken in. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
3rd and 6.
Let's go. Black, 95. Guard red. Ready.
From the gun, here's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. This one, returnable. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. Bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
On the ground, it's Woodson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 6.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the ground, here's Wilson. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing now from the gun. He'll find his running back, Wilson. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Steelers. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. they've certainly done that. Now on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. Going for it all. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Strike 2. 6. Madden. Roster 6.
Rattler going to throw here on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Ready?
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
60 red, red. Black shot. Ready.
They are going for it, and it's Rattler. He's got it. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Broncos 1st down.
Ready.
Again, it is Rattler. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone, and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And the Broncos 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Green Jack, Black Ultra. Hut.
He'll try to throw it again. Here's Rattler. Out to his right. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
6, blue, 32.
Out of the gun, Rattler gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this 1st half.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Set,
This one on the floor. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
Ready, ready. Set, hut. 50, green. Hut, go.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Now it is 1st and goal.
Come on, set, smash, red, red, 38, drill, green. White, white. Set.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Blaster, 6. Beetle blue. Ready?
Rattler now on 1st down. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
On the ball. On the ball.
A gain of 55
10,
yards.
12, 10.
First down, Broncos.
Ready?
Now a run on 1st down. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. The 13-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Right. Left, you, yellow. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. To the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Denver.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
It's the score. Steelers 28, Broncos 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Open man downfield is Brown. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Red, cycle. 52 blue. Green jack. 6, mega. Hut.
On 1st and 10, Rattler. He'll get that complete to Franklin.
Rattler's pass. Complete to Troy Franklin. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
Set. You're ready to spin.
A play fake. Now, Rattler. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 15. First down, Broncos.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
50, light blue. Ready.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Rattler. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Broncos are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. The low clock. There to get him down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
27. He'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Hunt. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll look to throw. Catch made right side by Wilson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
He'll look underneath for Hunt. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and a yard. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point is good. And the Steelers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Broncos 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Claws red. Set cut. 10 black. Red, yellow, black ultra. Set.
1st down throw for Rattler. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Now he'll run. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
It's 3rd and 4.
Ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Denver. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. The extra point by Gay is good. Broncos are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. For Hunt. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. That's swung out to Hunt. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk, hook.
Back to throw. Rolling right. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
He'll get back to Wilson. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
A gain of 12 on the play. Brings up 3rd and
5. To Brown, right side, complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge fourth down stop.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 41, here's second and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Check.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Come on, set. 50, green. Blaster, 6. Cut.
Rattler now on third down. And he's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Makes the score Steelers 42, Broncos 31.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up. Here we go. Set.
Here's a run with Hunt. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That's caught by Hunt. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Makes it third and 4.
19 tight. 19 tight. Come on. Set.
Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flats. It's going to be fourth down.
Sets up fourth
Steelers
down.
getting ready to put this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
Strike 2. Ready,
Drive will start on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
It is second and a yard.
green set. Here we go, set. 10 block. Red cycle. 6, mega. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Denver.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
On the double.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick.
Set, hut.
It's first and 10.
Red 38. Black shot. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. That's hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So now a big play here for the Broncos. They're going to line up and go for two.
Blue. Black Ultra. Blaster 6. Ready?
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
A one-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Second and 7.
Hold the ready. Mustang 19. Chad, Cup 19. Cougar 19.
The throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That one caught by Wilson. And he's in! Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Steelers. To try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Broncos 37.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Black 40. Green jack. Red cycle. Ready.
Here's Young. A fairly quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Here's second down.
6. Mega. Here we go. Here we go. 45. White. Light blue. Fuse. Yellow. Real green. Ready.
Shotgun snap here for Rattler. field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On third down, it's Rattler. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10.
Red, yellow. Steel, black. Blue, stripe. White, white. Hut, hut.
Rattler to throw it again. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Come on, set. Blue, 32. Cut.
To the air again. Rattler. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Towels waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's third down.
Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Rattler to the air once more. He'll go right and find his running back. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
On the ready.
The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3.
Ready. Edo blue. 60 red. Red. Cycle. Set.
They're going for it. Here's Rattler. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Throw here to begin the drive. Moving outside the pocket. Going up top. That is caught. And he's taken down up past the 35. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.